Why, hello there, you beautiful people. I've been out of it again. I work, very busy. Point is, new video. Very excited. So I know I'm a bit late to the party with this, but we finally have Too Faced like easily accessible in the Netherlands. Not all of it, but a very large part of it, which means I finally got my hands on this. I wanted this for so long. My god. But so now I finally have it, and I mean the colors are gorgeous. I'm a big fan of browns, a big fan of peach colors, and let me just there's some nice pinks, so very excited, and that's what I'm going to play with today. So I thought I would start sorry, I'm still a little bit like congested from a cold that doesn't seem to want to go away. So I thought I would show you a work makeup look that is so easy, although it does take a little bit of precision, making it take slightly longer than it should for the amount that you're doing, but so easy, so good, so nice to have it done so quickly. And you can do this with any color at all. Any color you want, you can do this with, sorry, I'm just going to part my hair. Usually I pin it back, but I forgot. You can use any color you want for this, but you know, you can do this in like bright neon purple. I really like using, this is from the Ultimate Shadow Palette in Vivid Bright. I love using this color for this look, but not so much work appropriate, to be very honest with you. So instead, I'm going to be using a color that may be a little more work appropriate. And I'm kind of torn between this one and this one, or this one. Oh, you smell really fruity and nice. But for the sake of, because these are very pigmented and I don't want to do anything crazy, and since I usually use a different palette, I'm going to go for the Just Peachy color, which is a very pretty pink, and I'm going to be taking a, and let me put the palette down, this flat angled brush, or this angled brush is a flat brush, it's considered a concealer brush, also can use it as a unicorn horn. This flat concealer brush, but I'm pretty sure you can use it for anything. I do use a concealer brush for my concealer, but I also don't use a concealer brush for my concealer. So I'm going to dip into that beautiful pink, the Just Peachy color. My mirror. Now, the idea behind this is, I've already done all the base for my eye makeup, is that you just put it in the inner corner of your eye. This does work better when you have an angled brush, but I think all my angled brushes are gross at the moment. You just put it in and around the inner corner of your eye. Now this works really well with shimmery shades as well, but I like this color actually. Though some would say maybe not use pink because it makes your eyes look tired and watery or something. I don't know. That could be something to consider, but I suppose it also depends on how tired you look in general. I think that has a major effect on it. Now you can pull this off with very quirky colors, and it looks great when you do so. But for work, you may want to avoid too quirky of a color, though only putting a nothing happened. I'm kidding. Though putting a quirky color only on the inner corner might actually help balance out its quirkiness. Anyway, as you can see, I have put this pretty pinky peach color on the inner corners of my eye. At least I hope you can see. Please ignore my hair, by the way. It's doing obnoxious things right now. And then I'm going to take my other flat concealery brush. This one, yes. And I'm going to go into a color. Into a shimmer. Sorry, I've already done a color. I think I'm going to go into Lashes. Right. Oh god, the sun came out and now there's a stripe here. I'm going to go into Luscious, which is this one. It's very pretty, and I'm very excited because I swatched all these on my hand, obviously, just to play with them. Also to find out which ones are very pigmented and which ones are safer. Now, as with all shimmers, if you want a crazy concentration of shimmer, as with all shimmery shades, I would definitely recommend using them wet. But here I am just trying to sort of illuminate the corner of my eye without going too crazy. Bad sunshine. It's really annoying because that side of the house I've got these sun blinds up, but there's just this one strip that isn't covered. It's so annoying. It's particularly annoying when you're sitting on the sofa and then the sun just goes right into your eyeball. Yeah. Okay. So, added a little bit of shimmer. It doesn't have to be much, but just enough that it's kind of obvious. I'm actually going to hello. But here you can see more clearly. I hope you can see more clearly the shimmer. Oh god, my eyes are going to start watering from the sun. Ooh. I hope that you can see the shimmer more clearly. If you cannot, I'm sorry. And then finally I'm going to line my eyes very carefully with the Epic Ink liner from NYX in waterproof black, obviously. And we are very carefully going to avoid lining too much near the inner corner of our eye. I'm going to try to do this as thinly as possible. I have really long lashes that are quite curled naturally and then they get in the way. Ooh, that sun is just getting worse and worse. Anywho, I'm zooming it. Not my best winged liner, but I'm not mad at it. It's never going to look exactly the same every time you do it. Of course, to top it off, we are going to use mascara. I've currently been using this Mini Benefit Roller Lash. I like it. I prefer this brush actually. My other one that I've been using, Miss Baby Roll, the brush is so thick that I do love the waterproof aspect of it because then it really lasts all day. But the brush is so thick that I find it very hard to work with. And I'm not getting the idea that it actually gives me more volume or anything. So And I quite like the roller lash. I'm actually, you know, I'm not mad at it. If you'd like to see a comparison between the two, I'm quite happy. I'm not calling them dupes for each other by any means, but maybe it might be fun to do a mascara comparison sometime. Not all in one day, because if I rub my eyes that much, it's just going to end in disaster. Alright. Yay, lashes. Now usually I put some sort of lighter color in my inner waterline, but because the white smoke doesn't really match with this, since it's a very, you know, purple color, as you can see there, it's more of a purple tone. I am not going to do that. The only thing left is eyebrows, which I don't actually do on camera that much anymore. I'm currently using the, at least I don't think so. Edit that out if I do. This is the Babyface Powdery Wood Eyebrow Pencil in, assuming brown. The number is 01. Lots of it is in Korean, so I don't actually know. Anyway, ooh, my brows need a little work. Don't tell anyone. I really like this eyebrow pencil because it's really soft. It does mean that if you make a mistake, it's more obvious, but because it's so soft, I don't know, it blends in really naturally. So, not right now. Right now it looks patchy as all hell, but that's what this is for. Once you brush the spoolie through, I think it looks phenomenal. It looks fairly natural, and it just gives a little bit of definition to my brow where I have less. I by no means have thin brows. I by no means have problems with my brows, but they are a little bit patchy here or there. Particularly towards the center because I used to pluck the hell out of them. And now I don't. So. I literally just follow the natural line of my brow. I don't overdraw, I don't underdraw, I don't make it more arched or anything. I follow the shape of my eyebrow. Might have been a little heavy-handed on this one. Oh. That's what the spoolies for. So I do take a little bit of time to adjust my brows, even though most of the time they're behind my bangs. I do think that it is important that my brows look good, because they do frame your eyes and your face, and having one brow look very different from the other. I mean, they're sisters, not twins, but sometimes they're distant relations. And, ooh, hair in front of my eyes. And then with this look, I mean, you could wear whatever you wanted with it to work. Really depends on what type of office you're in. Mine is business casual. So basically one casual piece and lots of business clothes. So for lips. Normally with this I would probably, particularly based on the type of shade, go for an orange or a red. Don't know where my orange is right now. Probably somewhere there, that way. But I wanted to kind of illustrate two options. Actually, I do know where the orange color is. It's right here. Haha, I just remembered. So I have this aqua gel tint in orange. Doesn't look very orange, but it is. and the NYX Lip Lingerie in Exotic, which is number 12. So this one's by Babyface, and it is a gel tint, and I kind of want to show you both options. The gel tint is very bright, and it does slightly tint your lips. It's not very opaque, so I suppose if you're just trying to get a little bit of color on, that works really well. But then you have this one. So then you have the Exotic, and I like the Exotic because it is a red that is not too bright, so it's a little bit more on the pinky side, meaning that it isn't quite as in your face. So I think I have a choice. I can either do the tint and then the red to show you both options, or I can pick one. I think we're gonna go for the tint. I quite like this orangey color. I've been wearing it a lot recently, so I like playing around with it. And it smells like Fanta. Like old school orange Fanta. Now some of you might be screaming, "Oh God, it's the wrong color for your skin tone." Don't care. I don't mind if I look washed out or more pale. To be very honest with you, I quite like this, and I'm never going to be able to get this tint off because it's quite a good tint. I mean, it's already stained my hand. I mean, that's the Exotic, but that stained my hand quite severely. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. To like, comment, subscribe. I just told you to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram. I am trying to post more, but I come home and it is really dark, and then I have to set up all my lights to get any kind of a good picture, because otherwise it's just yellow because of yellow lighting and it's very dark. So I am trying. I promise I will do better. But follow me on Instagram and let me know if there's any of my old makeup looks that you would like me to do for you. And I'll see y'all later. Bye!